I think we're in a situation, for instance, in Libya, where we can only condemn the violence. At the same time, it's not our job to change the leader of Libya. It is the job of the leadership of Libya to listen to its people. And to be quite honest, listening to people doesn't mean that you should be using a machine gun.
We are coordinating the possible evacuation of the European Union citizen coming from Libya, especially from Benghazi. Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, if you look at the structural problems in the Arab world, they have been mounting for quite some time, and it will require sustained reforms over a fairly prolonged period. They need economic growth, they need to open up their societies, they need to open up their economies in order to get rid of an unemployment which is at levels that are sort of very high by global standards. And if you look at the demographic development during the next few decades, I mean, Egypt will be bigger than Russia, and there will be 2 additional Egypts added to the population south of the Mediterranean. So the challenges in terms of reforms over the next years and decades are momentous.
To President Gaddafi, please.
Well, I think the message on Libya, as I conveyed it to Saif al-Islam, Colonel Gaddafi's son, when I spoke to him yesterday, is that we deplore the use of violence against protesters. We have summoned the Libyan ambassador in London to the Foreign Office today to register our absolute condemnation of the use of lethal force against demonstrators. We call now for an end to violence and for all concerned to behave with humanity and with restraint. We would like to see access for human rights, international human rights monitors to Libya as soon as the situation allows. We would like to see freedom of the internet and an end to the detention and harassment of journalists, proper dialogue between government and opposition forces, and a readiness to respond to the legitimate grievances of people in Libya.
This is not just a question of now supporting Tunisia and Egypt, that is extremely important, or seeing what we can do in Libya. It's a question of opening up these economies and these societies long term. Otherwise, it will face the one period of turmoil after the other for years to come.